guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make these amazing heart-shaped red velvet mousse cakes. Now, pretty much all this is red velvet cake, but it has a cheesecake mousse filling in between the layers of cake, which just makes it taste amazing. Not to mention, it's heart-shaped, so it's perfect for Valentine's Day or, you know, any special occasion when you want to show someone you love them. You don't even have to make them in heart shapes, you can just make them. So yeah. So for this recipe, you'll need cake, oil, eggs, some whipping cream, Caro syrup, powdered sugar, some cream cheese, vanilla, and some chocolate. And I'm just going to use the paddle attachment and make my cake recipe according to the box. So yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. And I'm just going to mix that all up till the batter is all ready. Lick it a little bit. Oh yeah. Gotta lick that. And then I'm gonna pour about half of it into the pan and spread it around because you want these like layers of cake to be pretty thin. And I'm just gonna pop it into the oven at 350 degrees. And because you're only cooking half the cake, it's gonna take a lot less time. Mine took between 12 and 14 minutes, so you just have to watch it to make sure. And then when you take it out, make sure that you check it with a toothpick or skewer or something to make sure that it is cooked all the way through. And you're gonna let that cool completely while you make the filling. So I'm just attaching my whisk attachment and pouring in 2/3 cup of heavy whipping cream. And I'm just going to whip that up until it makes soft peaks. And there you can see I have some really nice soft peaks. Now I'm gonna add half of a teaspoon of the Caro syrup, and this kind of stabilizes the whipped cream and keeps it from getting mushy. And I'm gonna whip that till it's stiff peaks and then spoon it into a bowl just to put to the side for a second. Now I'm adding in my 8 ounces of cream cheese and whipping that up until it's nice and smooth and creamy. And I'm adding a half teaspoon of vanilla extract and 2/3 cup of powdered sugar. And I'm just going to mix those yet again until it's all incorporated and ready to go. And then I'm going to slowly spoon in my whipped cream with the beater on low because we don't want to like make butter here. We just want to mix it up. And I'm just slowly putting that in a little bit at a time until it's all creamy and fluffy and moussey and delicious. Oh my gosh, yes. And I'm just going to spoon that into a piping bag. I'm choosing a Ziploc bag. And originally I had put a tip on the end of mine, which you'll see in a second, but I tried to use the tip and I found it really irritating, so I ended up just taking it out and squeezing it out of a little hole in the bag. So yeah. And I'm just gonna set that aside, put it in the fridge to get a little bit more hard. Now that my cakes are both fully cooled and pulled out of the pan, we're going to cut little hearts out of them. Oh, so exciting. So you're just gonna use your little heart cookie cutter and press it down. You kind of have to like wiggle it back and forth just a tiny bit, but just press it gently down and then, you know, kind of pull away the sides of the cake and scoop it up and you're done. Now, if for some reason your cake is deeper than the depth of your cookie cutter, you can just use a knife and like go around the edge to cut it all the way out, which is what I'm doing right here. And you're just gonna keep doing that until you run out of cake, pretty much. So now we just have to assemble our cakes. Oh my god. So I'm just putting one piece down. I'm using one of the thicker pieces and piping a little like swirl of the cream cheese filling on top, and oh my gosh, it's so pretty, so pretty. And then I'm just gonna pop another piece of cake on top, add more of the mousse. You know how this goes. And then one more layer and top it off real fancy with some more mousse. Now I want to top mine off with some chocolate shards, so I'm just melting a couple pieces of Ghirardelli dark chocolate in a little bowl over, you know, some hot water, and I'm just going to do that till it's all melty, and then I'm going to pour it out onto a piece of parchment paper. You can also use wax paper. Spread it out nice and thin, and then I'm just going to fold the sheet over itself like so, because you'll see, hold on. And I'm gonna roll it up like this, and we're just gonna put it in the freezer for a little bit to totally harden. I think it takes about half an hour in the freezer to like get totally hard, and then when you unroll it, you're gonna have these amazing chocolate shards, and you can just kind of break them up with your hands a little bit, and they're just gonna look so pretty when you top the cakes off with them. Look at that, oh my gosh. So fancy, so fancy, so pretty. So I'm just gonna top these all off. And yeah, those are our done cakes. Look how pretty they are. Hey guys, so I thought I would eat one of these because I want to eat one of these. And I haven't put any chocolate on top of this one, but it's so cute and I'm dying to try it because I ate a lot of the cake batter and a lot of the filling as I was making it, and so yeah. Oh my god. The mousse is like, it's like cream cheese icing, except it's a lot like fluffier and lighter, and it tastes like a cloud of delicious. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I certainly enjoyed making this video because it was delicious. If you make this recipe, please, please, please send me pictures on all the social media. You guys know the deal. You know what you're supposed to do. The links for all those things are in the down bar. If you haven't already and you'd like to, please subscribe for more videos from me. You can do that by clicking the button down below, or you can just click on this little purple thing over here. If you'd like to see some of my most recent videos, the links for those are right these two things. This is my previous, this is like kind of a later previous. So yeah, I love you all so much, and I will see you later next week. Bye!